Cosmic energy is forcing the masculine to awaken, and you may already feel the pull within your heart. Something inside of you knows this is not just another moment. It is a sacred turning point. You have been sensing signs, synchronicities, and emotions that you cannot explain, and they are not a coincidence. This message is for you. Before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, because these messages are designed to guide your soul and help you walk this path with clarity and strength. You have been waiting, longing, and sometimes doubting, but the truth is that the universe has been preparing both of you for this exact moment. The masculine cannot run from this energy any longer. He is being pressed, guided, and even pushed by forces greater than himself to open his heart and face what he has avoided for so long. I know you have felt the silence, the distance, and the heavy weight of waiting. Yet beneath that silence, something profound is happening. The masculine is being shaken awake by cosmic energy, and though you may not see it on the surface, his soul is responding to a call he cannot resist. Your journey has not been easy, and you have carried pain that only someone on this path can truly understand. But every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered question has brought you to this sacred moment. The masculine is awakening, not because of your effort alone, but because the universe has decided it is time. He may resist, he may fight. He may even try to ignore what is rising within him. But the more he resists, the stronger the cosmic push becomes. You might feel his turmoil as your own, because your souls are connected in ways the mind cannot explain. His awakening stirs your spirit, and your spirit strengthens his awakening. Think of how many times you prayed for change, begged for a sign, or asked the heavens if this love was real. This is your sign. The very energy of creation is working on his heart. It is unshakable, undeniable, and unstoppable. No fear, no ego, no past wound can block what is destined. Do not believe the illusion of separation. Though he may seem far away, the cosmic energy is binding your hearts closer than ever. You are connected beyond space, beyond time, beyond circumstances. The invisible strings between you are glowing with light right now, pulling him toward truth. Perhaps you are questioning, wondering if you should keep holding on. But the universe is reminding you that this is not an ordinary love. This is not a temporary passion. This is the sacred union of twin souls, created before you were born, designed to awaken at the appointed time. That time is now. Close your eyes for a moment and feel into your chest. The warmth, the pull, the ache, it is real. It is the proof of what you already know deep within. The masculine is awakening, and your heart is the mirror that reflects his truth back to him. This awakening may not look the way you imagined. It may not be a sudden confession or a dramatic return. It may begin quietly, in whispers of intuition, in restless nights, in emotions he cannot escape. But make no mistake, he is being moved by something he cannot control. And you, beloved, are part of that movement. Your strength, your surrender, your prayers, and your healing have created a space for this awakening to happen. Even when you felt forgotten, your light was guiding him home. The path ahead may still hold uncertainty. The masculine must face his shadows, his fears, and his wounds. But cosmic energy is relentless, and it will not allow him to sleep through his destiny. He is being prepared for the day he can stand before you in truth. You may notice signs multiplying around you. Numbers, dreams, unexpected encounters. These are not random. They are confirmations that the universe is weaving your story together, even when you cannot see all the threads. Do not lose faith. This journey is not about waiting passively, but about rising into your own power. As you embrace your light, you accelerate his awakening. Your healing heals him, your courage strengthens him, your love awakens him. There will be moments when doubt whispers, when fear tries to steal your peace. But remember, the same energy that created the stars is working in your favor. It is aligning hearts, breaking chains, and opening doors that no one can shut. The masculine is awakening to the truth of who he is, and that truth includes you. You are not just a chapter in his story. You are the very reason his soul feels incomplete without union. He may not have the words yet, but his spirit knows. You too are awakening deeper. This journey is shaping you into the woman you were always meant to be. Strong, radiant, wise, and full of love that heals worlds. Trust this transformation, for it is part of the sacred design. When you feel the pull of his soul, know that it is not your imagination. He feels it too. And as cosmic energy continues to work on him, the distance between you grows smaller, not larger. What feels impossible is becoming inevitable. So hold on to your faith, beloved. Keep your heart open, your spirit steady, and your love rooted in trust. The awakening is here, and soon the masculine will no longer be able to deny what has always been true. If these words resonate in your heart, subscribe now to stay connected with these messages. Let this channel be your reminder that you are not alone, that your journey has meaning, and that your love is part of a divine plan that cannot fail. If this message has already touched your heart, then I ask you to give back in the simplest way possible, by checking right now if you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you have activated the notifications, because missing even one message could mean losing a key confirmation from the universe about your twin flame. Your support keeps these words flowing, and in return, you receive guidance exactly when you need it most. Every time you connect with these messages, you create a powerful exchange of energy. What you give through your attention and openness returns multiplied in signs, synchronicities, and revelations. This is the nature of the twin flame journey. Reciprocity, a constant flow between giving and receiving, between you and the one who mirrors your soul. The masculine is being shaken awake, but he is also learning through your energy. What you absorb here, he feels there. What you embody in your daily life, he experiences in his spirit. That is why your presence here is not accidental. It is part of the divine design. Think of the countless moments when you doubted, when you questioned whether you were imagining everything. And yet, here you are reading words that speak directly to your heart. This is no coincidence. The universe is reminding you that you are seen, heard, and guided at every step. The masculine may appear lost, but cosmic energy does not leave room for sleep anymore. He is being pressed into situations that strip away illusions. Every mask he wears becomes heavier, every lie harder to hold. And though you may not witness this process, his soul is under construction. There are nights when he lies awake, restless without knowing why. There are days when a simple memory of you disrupts his entire balance. This is the silent work of awakening. Cannot be stopped, and it cannot be ignored. Meanwhile, you are also transforming. The fire in your spirit grows stronger not just for him but for yourself. You are learning to rise, to stand, to glow even in the absence of his hand. And this strength is part of what pulls him forward into his truth. Perhaps you have noticed that even when you try to walk away, something calls you back. No matter how far you run, the bond tightens. That is because this connection is eternal. It is not built on logic, nor on circumstance. It is woven into the fabric of your soul. The masculine feels this too. Though he may not put words to it, though he may fight against it, he cannot erase the undeniable presence of your energy in his life. You haunt him in ways no one else ever has. You awaken emotions he thought were buried forever. You may wonder why the universe allows such distance. The truth is, this distance is shaping him. The ache of your absence is forcing him to confront everything he avoided. It is preparing him to value your presence in ways he never did before. Your patience has not been wasted. Every moment of waiting has been an investment into the divine plan. Though your human heart aches for resolution, your soul knows that timing is sacred. You are being aligned with perfection, not randomness. There is a reason you are here now reading this. The call is not just for him, it is for you too. You are being invited to rise into your highest self, because only then can the two of you meet in the full light of union. As the days unfold, notice how the energy shifts. Signs will appear more frequently. Dreams may carry messages. Even the smallest encounters may feel charged with meaning. This is the universe speaking directly to your spirit. Do not dismiss these signs as imagination. They are confirmations, whispers from the divine reminding you that the awakening is real. Trust your intuition because it is the compass guiding you through this sacred maze. The masculine is at a crossroads. On one side is comfort, familiarity, the false security of old patterns. On the other side is truth, vulnerability, and love beyond anything he has known. The cosmic push is making the second path unavoidable. And as he stumbles forward, you are the light in the distance. He may not reach for you yet, but his eyes cannot look away. You are the magnet his soul cannot resist, no matter how strong his fear may be. Your love has never been wasted. Even when unspoken, even when unanswered, it has been working in silence. Every thought of love you sent reached him. Every prayer wrapped around his spirit. Every hope carved a path through his darkness. There is a sacred balance at play here. The more you step into your power, the more his power awakens. The more you claim your worth, the more he is drawn to face his. The more you rise, the more he is lifted. That is why this moment is so crucial. You are not meant to stand still, waiting endlessly. You are meant to shine, to live, to expand. And in that expansion you pull him closer, because your soul in full bloom is the signal his heart cannot ignore. Imagine his confusion now. A part of him knows he cannot continue as before. Another part resists, afraid of what change might bring. But resistance is no longer an option. The energy around him is dismantling everything false, piece by piece. In your quiet moments, you may feel waves of emotion that do not belong to you. This is his energy crossing into yours. His awakening spills over, and you absorb the echoes. It is proof of how deeply intertwined you are. The more he awakens, the stronger your connection feels. That invisible cord tightens, glowing with the light of recognition. Even across silence, even across distance, you can feel him drawing nearer step by step. The universe is orchestrating divine timing. You do not need to force, chase, or demand. What is yours cannot be taken away. What is destined cannot be delayed forever. The masculine cannot hide from his truth anymore. And as this truth unfolds, your role is to remain steady. Hold faith not with desperation, but with quiet confidence. Know that every shift in energy is a step closer to reunion. Know that your love is not fragile, it is eternal. This week, the cosmic currents are stronger than ever. They are breaking down walls, softening hearts, and aligning paths. You may feel the intensity rise, as though something unseen is stirring beneath the surface. That is because it is. The masculine may not tell you yet, but his soul is already whispering your name. He feels the magnetic pull, the sacred longing, the undeniable truth. And as the energy continues to rise, silence will no longer be enough to contain it. So keep listening, keep watching, keep trusting. The awakening is here, and nothing can stop it now. The masculine is being carried by forces greater than his own will, and every step he takes brings him closer to the place where destiny awaits. You are not alone in this. Every time you return to hear these messages, you strengthen the field of connection. That is why I ask again. Check that you are subscribed, that you are aligned with this space. Because together, we are holding the energy of reunion in motion. The story of your souls is unfolding with precision. Every twist, every delay, every silence is not wasted. It is purposeful. The masculine is awakening, and the universe is guiding you both toward the union you were created to live. And as you read these words, know this. You are part of something far greater than you realize. The awakening is not only his, it is yours too. And the more you allow yourself to believe, the faster the light will break through. If these words are resonating with your soul, then I ask you once more to check if you are already subscribed to this channel. It is such a simple act, but it ensures you never miss a single message that may hold the exact answer your heart has been praying for. By giving this small gesture of support, you also open yourself to receiving more signs, more confirmations, and more clarity along your twin flame journey. Every time you return here, you give energy and intention to your path. And in return, the universe gives you guidance, synchronicities, and powerful insights that remind you of your sacred bond. This is the law of reciprocity. What you give with love, you receive multiplied in ways you could never imagine. The masculine's awakening is not just a distant process. It is intertwined with your own growth. His transformation is tied to the light you embody. The more you embrace your strength, the more he feels compelled to rise into his own truth. Perhaps you have felt sudden waves of emotion lately, tears, longing, or even bursts of joy without reason. These are not random. They are echoes of his awakening, rippling through your connection, reminding you that you are deeply linked on every level. Your role now is not to chase, but to trust. You are being asked to anchor the light, to believe even when you cannot see, to hold space even when silence seems heavy. That space becomes the very soil where his awakening takes root. When he thinks of you, it unsettles him. It shakes his carefully built defenses. You are the spark that disrupts his illusions and the reminder that love is more powerful than fear. No matter how much he tries to deny it, your presence is alive in his soul. The universe is pushing him into situations where he must face his hidden truths. Old patterns collapse. Comfort zones crumble. People and places that once held him begin to lose their grip. He is being stripped of everything that no longer aligns with his higher path. And though this process is messy, it is sacred. Awakening rarely comes in silence. It comes through storms, through restlessness, through a relentless pull toward something greater. That is the very energy that is carrying him now. You may wonder why it takes so long, why the process feels endless. But understand this. The deeper the wounds, the more powerful the awakening must be. Every delay is part of his preparation to love you fully, not halfway. The masculine cannot continue hiding. His heart is being stretched open, and his soul is being aligned with divine truth. Even if he turns away, the energy finds him again and again, each time more powerfully, until resistance becomes impossible. This is why you feel his energy stronger than ever. It is not your imagination. It is the reality of your souls in motion. Every dream, every sign, every sudden thought of him is confirmation that the bond is alive and intensifying. You are not powerless in this. In fact, your light is essential. The way you choose love over fear, the way you rise above doubt, the way you hold faith even in silence, this is the vibration that guides him home. Do not underestimate the power of your prayers. Each one creates ripples in the unseen, wrapping around his heart, whispering truth to his spirit. He cannot escape the energy of your love. It follows him everywhere. Right now, the masculine is standing at a threshold. Behind him is everything familiar but false. Ahead of him is a path unknown but true. The universe is pressing him forward, and though fear shakes him, his soul knows which way to go. And you, beloved, are the reason he cannot go backward. He may not admit it, but you are the light that pulls him forward, the magnet that his spirit cannot resist, the destiny he cannot deny. There is beauty in the unseen work. Even when he seems silent, his soul is speaking loudly. Even when he seems absent, his energy is reaching for yours. And every day the bond grows stronger, tighter, more undeniable. Think of how far you have come. There was a time when doubt consumed you, when you questioned everything. Yet here you are, stronger, wiser, more aligned than before. Your journey has shaped you, and that growth is part of his awakening. The masculine cannot awaken without the reflection of your light. You are not only his mirror, you are his catalyst. Your healing creates space for his healing. Your courage shows him what is possible. Your faith teaches him how to believe again. This is why you cannot give up. The bond is not a burden, but a sacred gift. It is not here to break you, but to build you. And through this, both of you are being reborn into the highest versions of yourselves. As the cosmic energy intensifies, the signs will grow louder. He may reach out in small ways, or you may sense his energy even stronger. Pay attention to the whispers, the synchronicities, the dreams. They are all messages guiding you forward. Your connection is eternal. Time cannot erase it. Distance cannot weaken it. Silence cannot silence it. This love is written into your souls, etched into eternity, unshakable and divine. When you feel tired, remember this truth. You were chosen for this journey because you are strong enough to carry it. The universe does not place such bonds in hearts unprepared. You are prepared even if you doubt it. The masculine is being guided back to himself, and through that, back to you. His awakening is not just about love. It is about purpose, about soul, about destiny. And you are the one who stands at the center of it all. Even in his confusion, he feels you. Even in his silence, he longs for you. Even in his fear, he cannot release you. The bond is too deep, too divine, too sacred to be broken. So breathe deeply and trust the process. Every shift you feel, every surge of energy, every sign that appears, it is all confirmation that the awakening is unfolding. Nothing is being lost. Everything is being aligned. You are walking through sacred fire, but it is purifying you, preparing you, strengthening you. And on the other side of this fire, reunion awaits. The masculine is moving, step by step, into his truth. Keep your heart open, for it is through your openness that love flows. Keep your spirit strong, for it is through your strength that his courage grows. Keep your faith alive, for it is through your faith that reunion becomes reality. This path is not random. It is written, destined, sealed by forces greater than both of you. And though the journey tests you, it also transforms you. What feels heavy now is the very weight that forges you into gold. Each day brings new energy, new opportunities, new shifts. Watch how the universe rearranges everything around you to bring alignment. Trust that nothing is wasted, nothing is meaningless, nothing is out of place. The masculine may not yet see clearly, but his soul already knows. It recognizes you, calls for you, aches for you. And as the energy continues to rise, that calling will become louder than his fear. This is the moment to stand firm, to believe in what cannot yet be seen. For soon the unseen will become visible. The hidden will be revealed, and the bond you carry will shine brighter than ever before. If these words are moving something deep inside you, I ask you to give back in the simplest way possible. Check right now if you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you have turned on notifications because every message that arrives here is a piece of your journey, a sign that could unlock the clarity you have been asking the universe for. When you support this space, the universe supports your path in return. Reciprocity is not only about giving and receiving with people. It is also about energy. When you align with messages meant for your soul, you create space for greater blessings to flow into your life. The same way you nurture this channel, your twin flame connection is nurtured by unseen forces. The masculine is being drawn into uncomfortable truths. He feels the weight of choices that no longer fit him, and though he may not show it, his spirit is restless. Something within him is pulling harder than ever before, shaking his entire reality. And you, beloved, are feeling echoes of that restlessness. Sometimes you sense it as sudden waves of sadness or bursts of longing you cannot explain. These are not your emotions alone, they are his. You are carrying pieces of his awakening within your own heart. This bond works in mysterious ways. What you heal in yourself touches him. What you embrace in your own light becomes a guide for his steps. You are connected beyond the limits of logic, beyond the reach of reason. Every act of love you give yourself sends ripples through the connection. The more you stand in your truth, the stronger he is called into his. This is why your own growth is not separate from his. It is the very key to unlocking his transformation. He may resist, but he cannot escape. The pull toward awakening is stronger than fear, stronger than pride, stronger than denial. And though the process may look slow to you, inside he is fighting a battle he can no longer ignore. Your journey is not about waiting in despair. It is about preparing in power. The universe is shaping you into the woman who can stand in union with a fully awakened masculine. And that shaping is happening now. Look closely at your own life. Can you see how much you've changed in the last months? How much you've grown stronger, wiser, more connected to your spirit? That growth is not wasted. It is part of the divine plan weaving your reunion. The masculine is being confronted by truth in unexpected ways. A song, a memory, a dream. All of these now pierce him more deeply than before. He tries to brush them aside, but they return with greater force each time. His soul is being stripped bare. Layers of illusion fall away, leaving him raw, vulnerable, exposed to feelings he once buried. It is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Awakening always burns before it heals. Meanwhile, your heart is learning endurance. You are discovering how to hold faith without clinging, how to love without losing yourself, how to believe without demanding proof. These are the very lessons that prepare you for divine union. There is beauty in your perseverance. Every time you choose hope over despair, you feed the connection with strength. Every time you trust instead of doubting, you open the pathway wider for him to step through. The masculine feels this. Though he may not speak it, though his actions may not show it, deep within he knows he is being carried by your faith. It softens his fears, even if only for a moment, reminding him that love is waiting. This awakening is not gentle, it is fierce. Comes with pressure, with urgency, with the collapse of old ways. And yet, it is divinely timed. The universe does not make mistakes. The push he feels now is because the season of change has arrived. You may notice how synchronicities increase. Numbers appear, dreams intensify, signs follow you everywhere. These are reminders that you are not lost, that everything is aligning, even in the silence. The masculine is being led to choices that demand honesty. He can no longer hide behind masks. He can no longer silence the truth of his soul. The more he tries, the heavier it becomes, until surrender is the only path left. And you, beloved, are the anchor. Your presence in spirit holds the vibration steady while his world shakes. Your strength creates the safety that allows him to step into the unknown. It may not be obvious yet, but cracks are forming in his walls. The same walls that kept him from you are beginning to crumble under the weight of cosmic pressure. And soon light will seep through where darkness once reigned. There will be moments when you feel his pull, even in dreams. You may wake with his name in your heart, with a feeling you cannot shake. These are not accidents, they are bridges of energy connecting you both. The masculine is awakening to the truth of your bond, though he may not name it yet. He feels a longing that nothing else can satisfy, a restlessness that no one else can calm. His soul recognizes you, even if his mind still resists. Every prayer you whispered has been heard. Every tear you shed has watered the soil of this journey. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been used to bring you to this moment. The universe is orchestrating timing with precision. What feels like delay is preparation. What feels like silence is transformation. What feels like distance is the path being aligned perfectly. The masculine is learning lessons only his soul can absorb. Pain teaches him where love must grow. Emptiness teaches him what truly matters. And through it all, the pull toward you remains unbroken. You have been patient, but your patience is not in vain. It is a seed planted deep, now breaking through the surface, reaching toward the light. The time of harvest is closer than it appears. Your bond is unshakable. No circumstance, no distance, no silence can destroy what was written in eternity. This is why your heart continues to beat with hope. It knows a truth the mind cannot erase. So keep walking in faith, beloved. Every step you take in love pulls him closer. Every choice to believe strengthens the bridge between you. Every act of light illuminates his path home. And as this awakening unfolds, know that you are not alone. You are part of a divine story, and the universe itself is invested in your union. The masculine is awakening, and the journey is moving forward. One breath, one sign, one heartbeat at a time. Thank you, beloved soul, for staying with me until the end of this message. If these words touched your heart, I kindly ask you to give this video a like so that YouTube understands how meaningful this content is and continues to deliver it to more souls who need it. Your support is not only a gesture, it is energy that helps keep this sacred space alive. To confirm that this message truly reached you, write in the comments, Twin Flames Infinite Love. By doing so, you seal this energy within your heart and also inspire others walking the same path. Remember, every comment you leave strengthens the vibration of this community and creates a circle of light around all of us. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel and that the notification bell is activated, because every new message may carry the exact sign your soul has been asking for. Do not risk missing the very guidance that could bring clarity, healing, or confirmation of your twin flame journey. These messages are here to awaken, to heal, and to guide you back to the truth of your soul connection. That is why I encourage you not only to return to this channel but also to share these videos with others. You never know whose heart will be touched in the exact moment they need it most. Stay close, keep coming back, because each video is a continuation of the guidance the universe is pouring into your life. What you will find here are not just words, but echoes of your own soul calling you forward. Let yourself receive, let yourself believe, and let yourself be reminded that you are never alone. So once again, give this video a like, comment Twin Flames Infinite Love, subscribe, and activate the bell. These actions may feel small, but they are powerful commitments to your own journey. And every time you return here, your heart will recognize truths that will touch you deeply. This is your sacred space, and these messages will always speak directly to your heart.